Hey friends, it is Kendra here with the Prosperous Projector, and we are continuing our conversation around deconditioning. So today we're going to actually wrap up our conversation around this, and we're going to talk about aligning your focus as a projector. Now, if you have not downloaded my Projector Pathway Deconditioning Guidebook, I am going to invite you to do that right now. You will see it in the comments come up for you, where you can click on the link and download your guidebook and really begin to dive into and step into this work of deconditioning. I created the Projector Pathway Guidebook to support you as a projector in tapping into the 5 most important pillars to begin your deconditioning process. And when I say decondition, what I mean is to begin the process of peeling back the layers of who you thought you needed to be successful in this world, and stepping more into who you actually are as a projector, okay? So if this is your first time joining me, I'd love for you to say hello in the comments. If you're watching the replay, just comment #replay. And here in a little while, I will have the link for you where you can download your guidebook and start doing this work with us. So let's talk about aligning your focus. And this is a really big deal if you are a projector in human design. And here's why. So all of us, no matter what your type is in human design, we have an aura, right? We have this way about us, this aura about us that actually speaks for us before we even open our mouths. And as a projector, your aura is what we call focused and absorbing. So your aura literally is focused on the other, penetrating into the other. Your aura as a projector penetrates into the identity of another person so that you can see them deeply. That is one of your main gifts as a projector, is being able to see the other deeply for who they are at their soul level. And quite honestly, not everybody is ready for that, right? That's why I always say that not everybody is for you as a projector, because not everyone is ready to be seen at the depth at which you see people as a projector. Now, the important thing with this is because your aura is so outwardly focused, right? You're focused on other people, that's focused outward. This can actually be something that can trip you up in business as well. So the reason I say this is because your aura can be so focused on what's happening out there in the world that your business feels chaotic, or your energy feels chaotic, or you're showing up in your business in all these different ways, trying to make it work, trying to continue to succeed, right? Wondering how you're going to get to the next level. And your energy is just fragmented. So what I invite my projectors to do as part of their deconditioning work is to start the practice of turning your aura back in on yourself, right? Your aura is focused and absorbing, so why not turn that focus and that absorbing energy back onto yourself and onto your business so that you can create a business that is thriving, that is sustainable, and that you can scale and that you can grow, right? And not just your business, but your life as well. So what I see happening too often is, us projectors get out here in this online business world, and there's all these different rules, all these different methods, all these different ways of doing things, and you're literally fragmenting your energy because you're trying to be in all these different places, right? And especially if you have a lot of openness in your chart, this is especially true for you because you're amplifying what is external of you. And again, that sends your energy in all kinds of different directions, which then leads you to feeling like burned out, feeling like you don't really know what's working, what's not working, or you've created this success and you're kind of like, I have no idea how I've done this or what is happening. So as part of your deconditioning journey, I want to invite you to begin to focus your aura back on you and your business. Okay. And this is where decluttering things in your business and in your life and simplifying things in your business and life will support your energy. It's important for you as a projector to make sure that you are using your energy in the most efficient way possible. So if you are following the guidelines that say, oh, you need to be on all these different social media platforms, you're probably feeling a bit burned out, or you're probably feeling like social media is sucking you dry. And I hear that often where projectors will say, social media just feels icky to me. It feels like it sucks so much of my energy. And that could be because of the way that you're approaching it, right? Because of how you are approaching social media, because of how you are showing up in these different places, it very well could be pulling your energy and sucking your energy and making you feel like, okay, there's got to be a different way. And there is a different way. And that way is to focus your energy on what is important to you in your business. So it is ever so important for you to literally put the blinders on when it comes to your business and life and focus on what is important to you. What do you want to see your business do? What do you want to show up and offer the world? How do you want to live your life? How do you want to be feeling, acting, and thinking inside of your life and business? So take the time to get quiet, turn off all the things, right? And be with yourself and get really clear around what it is that you want. Focus your energy in on yourself and begin to observe your thoughts, begin to observe your behaviors, begin to observe what's working and what's not working in your life and business. And then once you do that, the next step is look at, okay, how can I simplify this? How can I make this easier for myself so that when I'm showing up in my business and life, I am showing up, I can do my thing, and I'm out, right? You're not showing up and letting your energy be pulled all different directions and then, leaving exhausted. Instead, you are showing up with a very, very clear focus on what it is that you're doing in your business, how you're going to show up, what that looks like, what you're going to offer. You're doing that thing and then you're out, right? And then you get to go and continue to focus on your craft. You get to go, do the behind the scenes work of working on your mindset, working on your alignment, being with your family, right? But you've got to focus your energy. Okay. So simplify your life and your business. What is it that you can continue to not focus on anymore to help free up your energy? Okay, so do those two things. Sit with yourself for 30 minutes. I don't care if it was 5 minutes. It's going to be 5 minutes. It's going to be 10 minutes. But, 30 minutes is a good time frame to sit with yourself and really get clear on what is important to you. What do you actually want out of your life and business? And why is that important? And then number 2, once you have that, begin to look at what's working and what's not working in your business and life. Number 3, what do you want to do different? What will you do different? Right. And number 4, how will you simplify things in your life and your business so that it's easier for you? Those are the questions that I want you to ask yourself when you're with yourself. And think about integrating this practice of just tuning out the noise. It is so important for us as projectors. Tune out the noise because remember, you're absorbing stuff all the time. And so you really do have to make a conscious effort to tune the noise out. One of the things I love to do is I go on a morning walk every single morning. And there are some mornings where I do listen to a podcast or I listen to a book or I'm listening to like the audio of a course that I'm taking. There are some mornings, many mornings that I do that. But there are other mornings like today where I just go outside and I'm listening. I'm with myself. I'm listening to my thoughts. I'm paying attention to my thoughts. I'm literally having conversations with myself, right? So yeah, I'm that woman walking down the road with her dog who is talking to herself. That is me. But I am getting clear on what my thoughts are. I am focusing my energy. I am paying attention to my body and what I want. And I'm looking at ways that I can simplify all the time. How can I simplify? I'm looking at how I tend to, what am I overcomplicating, right? That is something that is a big thing for me that I always have to look out for. How am I overcomplicating this? How am I making things hard? Because for some reason for me, like that's kind of one of my tendencies is to make it hard. So if you fall into that category too, and you feel like you make things hard often, then more of the reason why you need to back up and look at, okay, how can I simplify this? How can I let this be easy? All right. So take that time to focus your energy in on yourself. Take the time to focus the energy in on your business. What does your business want from you? What does your business need from you? How do you want to feel in your business? These are all important questions that will help you to attune your focus and refine your focus so that you can feel more successful, so that you can be more successful, so that you can get to that next level without believing that in order to get there, you have to push hard or continue to burn out. Or I've also witnessed, projectors who have created this amazing success in their business, right? They've reached 6 figures, multi-6 figures, and of course they want to go further, but they don't want to have to do it the way that they did it to get to that six figures, to get to that multiple six figures. They're ready to do it in a way that's more streamlined, that feels more simplified, that feels easier on their bodies, on their systems, on their minds. And there is a way to do that. And it's about focusing your energy on what is important to you. All right. So I'd love for you to let me know how this lands with you, what questions you have, what comes up for you. Tell me what you're going to simplify and how you're going to focus your energy in what areas of your life or business. When you don't have that focus, projectors, your energy just gets fragmented all over the place, and then you're exhausted, you end the day and you're like, what did I even do? Okay, so having a clean and clear focus, being deliberate, being intentional, staying in your lane, right? And letting go of that fear of missing out, okay? Because that's another thing that I see coming up too, is like you'll be afraid to let go of certain things in your life or business because you're afraid of missing out on something, or you will overcommit or put too much on your plate because you're afraid of missing out on something. You're not going to miss out on anything. Because what is for you is for you. It's going to be yours, right? Regardless. Your job is to do the work of steering your own ship and getting really clear and being really clear on where you're going to put your focus in ways that matter to you. All right. So again, if you haven't downloaded the guidebook, the Prosperous Projector Pathway Deconditioning Guidebook, I want to invite you to download that, get your copy, start doing this work. I offer you some amazing journal prompts inside of this guidebook to really help you to clear space within you and make space within you so that you can get clear on what's important to you, so that you can begin to let go of all the patterns and behaviors and ways of being that you've picked up along your journey because you thought you needed to do those things or behave in a certain way to get to the result that you desire. Let's do this deconditioning work together. And if you are ready to get more specific around your own design, this week I have 2 spaces open for my Soul Activation Deep Dive readings. These are 2-hour readings that you get with me where we look at your chart specifically and we look at your profile, we look at your authority, we look at we do an analysis of all 9 of your centers. We look at your channels and we look at what your skills are, your wisdom, what you're here to be doing in the world, your purpose. You're able to ask me questions about your design. So if that is something that you're ready to dive into, I do have 2 spaces available for that. These readings are $444. I record them for you. You get to keep them for life and listen to them over and over again. But I get such amazing feedback on these readings. So if that is for you, I'll leave the link for you below to book one as well. All right. Okay. Until next time, have an amazing day and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.